N.H. Bhansali, CEO of Finance at Emami Limited, now joins us on the show to walk us through the quarterly numbers as well as what the growth drivers were. Thanks very much, Mr. Bhansali, for being with us on ET Now. If you could just walk us through the quarterly performance, because there was a good margin growth of 400 basis points. What led to that growth, and do you think you can stabilize margins at these levels?
This quarter there had been a good growth on the margins. Our media spend had been lesser during this quarter, and overall the growth of the business, all the products had done very exceedingly well. In fact, right from BoroPlus to Navratna, even BoroPlus had grown in this quarter, which was not a season for this. In this quarter also it has grown by around 50%. And all the Navratna, Fair and Handsome and all other brands, summer brands also has done very well in this quarter. So this has driven the growth.
Mr. Bhansali, talking about product
and on margins also, yeah.
Yeah, talking about volume growth, then for most of the FMCG majors, we've seen the combination of price increases as well as volume growth driving the numbers this time around. So give us a sense of what the volume growth was like for you for the quarter that's just gone by, and for the year ahead, what are the volume growth targets that you've set up?
Volume growth for the quarter had been over 10%, and for the year as well, it was at around 10%. We expect this same kind of a volume growth to happen in the future also, because the monsoon had been good, the consumer demand from the rural and urban market is also very good. So I feel this growth should continue, despite all these inflationary pressures and other negative sentiments which are prevailing in overall market. But consumer industry is doing good, and within that our category is doing exceedingly well.
Mr. Bhansali, your ad spends as a percentage of your sales have declined by 340 basis points. Would you be looking to increase the ad spends going forward?
Oh, very much. In fact, if you look at on an annualized basis, it has increased from 219 crore to 229 crore for the whole year. And the ad spend is always need-based. It depends on the kind of launches which we do, and when we have to put some thrust, then we increase the ad spends. So going forward also, the ad spends would be done on a judicious basis based on the needs. And it would remain at almost at the same level, or it may, if there are new launches, it may increase also.
Okay, so for the year ahead, we might just see an increase coming into the ad spends. But another very interesting point that a lot of analysts are focusing on for Emami, Mr. Bhansali, is that the reports that were suggesting that you're in discussions with Anchor Healthcare to acquire their oral core business. Could you give us an update on that?
We have already commented on that we do not comment on any speculations as such. We are looking for we are looking at organic, inorganic opportunities. We can't answer any specific queries on this, on any of this.
Sure, we understand that, Mr. Bhansali. The only reason is that because there are talks about the same, but are there any other oral healthcare acquisitions that you're looking at, or perhaps the kind of valuations that you would peg Anchor's oral care business?
In fact, we are not looking at any oral category as our driving growth driver for the future. We are not looking at the oral category as such.
Okay, so you're categorically denying in terms of any acquisition for Anchor's oral healthcare?
As I said, I would not like to comment on any speculations on any acquisitions or anything, because we keep on looking at various opportunities. I would not like to comment specifically on anything, but oral care as a category is not our growth potential which we are looking at.